hi.
You just on my way to see Jimmy Corkill?
No.
Spot a prison visit, no.
Right.
I was going to come round later.
I'll be at work.
And when you finish, then?
I trusted you.
Yeah, OK, well, what was I supposed to do, eh?
If I can't trust you...
Well, I know, OK, you tell me what I should have done. Go on, tell me, what should I have done? Told on Beth? No chance.
Well, you could have warned me. You could have given me some kind of hint.
No, I couldn't. What kind of fella do you think I am? I just had to wait and give her time until she was ready to tell you herself. Where does this leave us, eh?
I don't know.
Oh, God, this is stupid. You know how I feel about you? Shh. Like 2 days ago, you said... nearly... Look, I'm not going to let you push me out just because I wouldn't betray your daughter's confidence. I'm coming round later.
I'd rather you didn't.
OK. Well, I'll see you round then, maybe.
So what happens if this Kenny Maguire comes looking for revenge? You'll have to thump him with your right hand.
He won't.
Well, I would if you did that to my car.
Well, if you came looking for revenge, I might quite enjoy it. Listen, if you're worried about getting caught in a crossfire, don't be. Maguire's only small time. Anyway, I'll be out of here next week, as soon as I get my house back from the God Squatters. You'll have the flat all to yourself?
Oh, I can't stay here. You'll want to rent it when you move.
Well, that's the plan, yeah. So why not to you? I mean, do you fancy renting off me?
Depends how much you're asking.
Depends how much you want to pay. I'll get it. We'll discuss details in a minute. Oh, it's you. How's the car? Gear's a bit stiff, are they?
Aren't you going to invite me in?
Well, it depends if you got the £2,000 that you misappropriated from my company. Come in.
Ah, Mrs...
Crosby.
Oh, what a very pleasant surprise. Oh, Barry, there you go. £2,000.
I hope you appreciate how lightly I've let you off, Maguire.
Oh, I do, yeah.
So, the next time you want to play out with the big boys, remind yourself that you're simply not up to it. It takes brains.
Look, I just want to say it was a genuine mistake. If I'd have known you were involved, I never would have dreamt of... No offence, like. But that partner of yours, he's a sitting duck. He's a bit wet, like, isn't he?
This is 200 short.
Ah, yeah, well, I've been quoted £200 to get my car fixed, so I thought you might...
Give. And another ton.
What's that for?
Concrete's expensive these days, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
A piece of advice, Maguire. Stick to frightening sad little people with sad little money problems, right? You're a very small fish in a very small pond. Stay there. Leave the big things to the boys that can handle it.
Fair enough.
It cost me a lot of time on this project, which means you owe me, right?
Right.
Oh, I thought you were out.
I'm revising. I've got exams all this week. Are you still angry with me?
I wasn't angry, Beth.
You were?
No, not angry. Just upset. Very, very upset. I'm disappointed.
What disappointed in me?
Well, it's not what I mean, I don't think this is... It's not going to make you happy, is
Well,
it?
it's made me happier than anything else in my whole life. I knew you'd take it badly.
What's that noise? It's a tap dripping. Oh, my God! Quick, get a bucket. I'll see what's happening upstairs.
You are the most pig-headed, self-satisfied, stupid, insensitive, self-righteous man I've ever met.
What's he done now?
I am sorely tempted, Patricia, to slap your father very hard round the head with a lethal object.
Why don't you then?
Because he's too thick-headed to even notice. Do you know what he has done? He's separated the entire contents of the fridge into two piles. His pile, my pile. He is currently working his way through the vegetable rack, and we now own 3.5 carrots each. I'm amazed he hasn't taken out the tape measure, and it is not funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, how long is he going to keep this up, for God's sake?
Mum, this girl, was there something in it?
I don't know, Patricia. I don't know what might have happened if Jane had stayed around. Probably nothing. But things aren't as cut and dried as your father makes out. Oh. Now I've shocked you, haven't I?
No.
It's always strange discovering your parents have got a past. I remember your grandmother once telling me that...
Crosby? You don't know any good plumbers, do you? All the ones we've tried have got these massive call-out charges.
Plumber?
Is it serious?
Well, there's a leak and there's water pouring through the kitchen ceiling.
Well, what about Sinbad? He could probably fix it for you.
Oh,
Of course, shall I go and see if he's in?
no, because he's out.
Well, have you tried turning the water up at the mains?
Oh.
What about Mr. Hobbs? He's very reasonable. Highfield Lane, you'll find him in the book.
Oh, OK, thanks. Bye-bye.
Are you sure Sinbad's out?
Yes.
Listen, put the kettle on. We'll have a coffee. I won't be a sec.
I could do with 10 minutes sanity before I face your father again.
Jean?
She's gone inside.
Ah.
Did you want her?
It was just, I just wanted to explain certain arrangements I've made concerning the contents of the cupboards.
Well, he's coming as soon as he's got this other job out of the way.
The ceiling's a right mess.
God, it's one thing after another. Never stops, does it?
The people who live in a flat above Chris like the bath overflow once. Our ceiling came down on the bed. So... Mum, I can't not talk about her. I really, really like her.
Well, you really, really like Peter Harrison.
No, I did not really.
Yes, you did. You were crazy about him. This is just... Oh, I don't know what it is. But you've just decided, because of what happened with your dad, because Peter turned out to be a rapist, that you don't want anything more to do with men.
It's not like that at all.
Well, that's what it looks like to me. Looks like you're playing around pretending to be something you're not because you're scared of getting involved with another man.
Why don't you use the right word, Mum? Go on, say it. Say lesbian.
No.
Lesbian.
I won't say it because I don't believe that's what you are.
Mum, it isn't just an anti-man thing. It's got nothing to do with Dad. It just feels right with women. I like women.
Well, how do you know? You can't say that.
I always have
No, but
done.
listen, everybody does. Before your dad, I had loads of very close girlfriends. I mean, look at you and Margaret.
Mum, Margaret and me.
Well, that's a perfect example of what I mean.
I'm not talking about friendship. That's not what I mean. Chris and I...
You mean sex?
I mean gentleness and tenderness and total understanding. You never got much gentleness from Dad, did you? Or happiness. Not the sort of happiness that me and Chris give each other.
So,
How is she?
Jackie, she's fine.
Have you seen her? Is she coping?
Well, I'll tell you something. She doesn't look half as tired as she did do. Got any messages for her? There must be something you want me to say to her.
No, I just want to know she's okay, that's all.
So how are you doing? You're looking well. Looking very well, actually.
Yeah, well, that's 4 weeks off the smack, innit?
4 weeks? Well, that's brilliant. Was it tough? You have your Aussie in that?
Just left me to it.
Gee.
To be honest with you, Sen, I can't remember much. The first week I was totally out of my skull. Like a bad dose of the flu. You know, throwing up, stomach cramps, the shakes. No, I'm all right now. Getting there, you know. I've started doing things. I'm working in the laundry, you know. Signed up for the French class. Signed up on Thursday.
A French class, you?
I'm not actually doing it for the French, you know, not as such. No, it's the bear that's running the class, you know. Fantasy time, eh? Dead ringing for Metal Street.
Yeah, I suppose you could do a few allergies in here, couldn't you? Open university degree like that Mac Vicker fella.
Not in 9 months, I can't.
Oh, no, right.
I think that's done it.
Very corroded, isn't it?
Well, we should be okay now. Do you want a sandwich or something for your dinner?
No, I'm not very hungry, thanks.
No, not me. Does the university know that Chris is gay?
Oh, Mum, don't start blaming Chris again.
Well, I'm sorry, but I do blame her. It's not on somebody in her position going around seducing students.
She didn't seduce me.
Of course she did. She must have put the idea into your head.
No, she didn't, because I was already feeling... Look, it wasn't Chris's fault.
Well, whose was it then? Who did put the idea into your head? The what? Was there somebody else before Chris? Was there?
No.
Was there?
No, I've just told you. There was no one. Now, will you stop going on about Chris?
Is there anyone hanging around it?
Where?
Any other men sniffing round Jackie?
God, no, Jimmy. What do you think?
She's a beautiful woman, my Jackie. She still turns heads, you know. But lots of fellas queuing up for her if they knew she was free.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. You know Jackie. She's not even going to look at another fella.
She might. She might decide it's about time she had a decent fellow in her life for a change.
Well, if you're that worried about it, why don't we send her a visit and order? See her. Well, she's desperate to see you.
No.
Jimmy.
No. I've made up my mind. I'm not dragging her this low. Just let her forget about me.
Well, she's not going to do that, is she?
I don't know, Sim. I've put her through too much. I can't expect... I lie awake at night, you know. Torturing myself with the thoughts of Jackie and another man. I make myself imagine them in bed together. Till I want to kill him. Whoever he is. And then I think, no, soddy. That's the best thing that could ever happen to her. Another man. One who knows how special she is. Treats her special. I love her, Sim. I'm not good for it. Never have been.
Now come in. Stop leaking.
Good.
I'm not handling this very well, am I? Sorry. I just can't get my head around it. I suppose that's why Rachel was asking all those questions about... Well, about...
Lesbians.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought... I always thought I was liberal about these things. You know, it's okay what anyone does as long as they don't hurt anybody else. But it does hurt. It hurts me and I'm scared it's going to end up hurting you.
Mum, you can't protect me from everything.
I haven't managed to protect you from anything yet, have I?
I didn't mean that.
Your dad's still managing to ruin your life, isn't he?
No. It's got nothing to do with him. My life's brilliant, honest.
Do you hold hands with Chris?
Mm-hmm. And kiss and sleep together.
The thing that scares me, and I know you say it's got nothing to do with your dad, but I don't believe that. And I'm scared you're going to wake up 10 years down the line and realise this was just a phase.
But it isn't.
No, listen, and then it'll be too late.
Too late for what?
Too late to... I don't know, to start your life again along the right lines. I just imagined you'd graduate and have this brilliant career and then somebody very special would come along.
Well, she already has.
No, a man. And then there'd be babies. I'll never see your babies, will I? Don't you think about that? Don't you want children?
I don't know.
I always imagined I'd make your wedding dress for you. You know, sometimes, when it was bad with your dad, I used to dream about your wedding day. I used to think, it'll be better for Beth. It'll be everything it's supposed to be for Beth.
Mum, people who are gay, they do have long and happy relationships, just like marriages, and just as good.
Oh, do they? Well, it doesn't look that way to me. It looks like they always have to lie about what they are and cope with all that prejudice. I don't want that for you. I don't want you to land up the weird woman down the road who lives with a butch friend and 10 cats, the one the kids laugh at and everyone feels sorry for.
Please don't get upset.
It just means unhappiness for you. I know it shouldn't, but that's how it is. I didn't make the world. It means you've cut yourself off from all the happy, normal things. Where did I go wrong?
That smells good. Oh, I thought I'd overcooked it, but it isn't. Are you hungry? There. Anything interesting in the paper? David,
What?
your lunch.
My lunch is in the kitchen. I've made myself a cheese salad.
Oh, for goodness sake. OK, you've made your point. Now, can we please get back to normal?
Either you're going deaf, my dear, or you're losing your memory. I've explained the current domestic situation to you several times.
And I have explained to you until I am blue in the face that Jane and I... Oh, what's the point? This is a ridiculous waste of money. Would you like some bread with your salad?
No, thank you.
Would you like some salad with your salad?
I think I will eat in the kitchen. It's a little quieter. Good God, woman! Have you gone mad?
Yes, I think I have. And I think I'm going to rather enjoy it. I don't see why you should corner the market.
Oh, I was expecting the plumber. Look, I'm really sorry about the other day.
Oh, no sweat, love. We all have our little family differences.
I have got the money, only not all of it. I've got a bit of a problem.
Well, let's see what we can do to sort it out, shall we?
Right, Trish. Looks like hard work.
Yeah, it is. Also, Matt, if you've got 5 minutes, I think Mandy's having a bit of trouble with her hot water cylinder. I think she might appreciate some help.
Oh, right. Right. See you later.
Yeah.
Made a nasty mess of your ceiling.
Yeah.
So, where's your little fat friend today, then?
The thing is, Mr. Maguire,
Kenny, please.
the thing is, I need a little more time. We, had a bit of a disagreement.
Lover's tiff?
No, just... Well, I don't know whether he'll be paying his half, so I'm quite a bit short this week, and I think maybe I'm going to have to manage the repayments on my own from now on.
Oh, in case he lets you down again. I can see you've got a lot of domestic problems, Mandy.
Look, I'm really sorry I was so rude the other day.
Oh, not at all. I like a woman with a bit of spirit. So, How about a cup of tea, eh? Oh, I'll tell you what I'd like. Something cool.
Orange juice.
Delicious. Then we can have a little chat about your financial predicament. Oh, very nice. Is this a hobby or...?
Oh, no, I do it professionally.
Men's stuff at all?
Sometimes.
Oh, interesting. I bought a suit Saturday. The sleeves need shortening.
Well, if you'd like to bring it round.
I will, Mandy, I will. That's a very generous offer. Oh, ta very much. Now, what I can do for you, Mandy, is... why don't you come and sit here? Good. I can make things a little easier by offering you an alternative loan package. Now, this is the document with all the relevant details. Perhaps you'd like to peruse it. But in brief, what it means is, we take on all your debts, all your bills, including what you owe us, and we negotiate a reasonable repayment schedule. Now, the beauty of this, Mandy, is that you only have the one payment per month.
So the debt takes longer to repay?
Absolutely right, Mandy. Yes, spot on. I wish all my customers were as financially astute. What's a few months, eh, if you've got your peace of mind? So, if you're agreeable, you can see the monthly sum we suggest.
Oh, well, I can manage that now.
Excellent. You see, I told you we could sort something out. Now, if you'd like to sign here and here.
Oh, I thought you were the plumber.
No, your mum said the same. I'm afraid I can't be much help on that front. And here.
Oh.
Good. Excellent. I think you've made a very wise decision.
What's that?
Just renegotiating things a little to make life easier for your mum. Thanks. Right, I won't keep you. Oh, but my suit jacket. I'll drop it in next week, shall I?
Yeah, and thanks for your help. I'm very grateful.
Hey, we aim to please. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you read the small print?
Yeah, of course I did. I'm not stupid.
Good. Oh, and you don't have to worry about meals for me over the weekend, because I'll be away.
Where?
London.
Who with?
Chris, we're going.
Oh, no.
Mum?
No, I'm sorry.
It's been planned for ages.
What's this woman done to you? It's like she's put some kind of spell on you. Beth, please don't go to London with her. Stay here and think things through.
Mum, I don't need to think. I know. We're going to London together for the weekend, and if you can't accept that, if you can't accept what I am, then there's no point even talking about it anymore, is there? I might as well just move in with her.